Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
That vision hunt decree should never have existed.
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the vision hunt decree.
So you know everything. All the people that are being slain on both parties. All these vision hunts. All these visions taken away. And these delusions, you know everything?
Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The vision hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
It has caused the people of Inazuma much grief.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not?
Tepe.
Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
This is your plane of euthymia. It is created by your consciousness, yes?
That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
I'm not here to debate your ideas. I'm here to demolish them.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna eat. And I used up all of my freaking... Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Shield strength. I don't need shield strength. Crit rate. Electro resistance. More damage to my pyro. Electro. And hydro.
Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler? This ends now.
That really hurt! Jumpy Dumpty Go! Blazing delight! Let the show begin.
Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Strike dead.
Oh, it's ripping.
Ah, she's immune to that. Of course.
I wanna
Really?
go home now.
Time for retribution!
Frick.
Evasion is futile.
Damn.
I'll protect us. Go, Barber, go! Woo! Jumpy, dumpy, go! Pew!
Strike dead. Inferior.
Boing, boing, boom! Throw them all up! Let the show begin.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Oh, hi.
Strike dead.
By royal decree.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
That really?
Burn!
Strike dead.
I'll protect us. Oh. Hi. Hi. Touching.
Inferior.
Da da da! Boing boing boom! Blazing delight! Let's dance. Oh, hi, 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 hi.
Damn.
Pew!
Evasion is futile.
That really hurt. Woo!
Verdict is...
Strike dead. This ends now. Evasion is futile. Strike dead.
Hi.
Man, Barbara's got some range.
Da da da! Boing boing boom! Jumpy dumpty go!
Inferior. Strike dead.
I'll protect us. Hi. Eek!
Instabilities will be removed.
I just have to run away from her.
Woo!
Inferior. Strike dead.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I got chills.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
Go, Barbara! Go, Barbara!
Your verdict is decided. All desire can be...
We are in a pickle. We're in a pickle.
Retribution!
All will be severed.
Let the show begin.
This one, a fleeting shadow. Thunder. Your verdict is decided.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Sever.
Boing, boom! La la la, action, flash!
Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals. Your verdict is decided.
There can
Damn
be
it.
no excuse for defeat.
I'll protect us.
Sever.
By royal decree.
Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals. Thunder. Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Ha!
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Out! Da-da-da!
All will be severed.
That really hurt! Boing, boing, boom! Blazing delight!
This one, a fleeting shadow.
Verdict is
Thunder.
Let's dance! Go, Barbara, go!
All desire can be broken.
Oz reveal by... Jumpy, jumpy, go! Up!
All will
I'm
be
gonna have to
severed.
throw everything at her.
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Or retribution!
I'll protect us. Hi. Hi.
This world, a fleeting shadow. Your verdict is decided.
Burn!
All will be severed. Thunder.
It'll be a hell of a fight.
Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
Ow. Hi. Fine, go! That really hurt! Blazing delight!
All desire can be broken. All will be severed. Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
I can't stop now, they need me. By royal Fine, go!
Your verdict is decided.
Woo!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Time for retribution!
Oh, fight back too.
All will be severed. Sever.
Da-da! Pew! La la la! Fine, go!
Your verdict is decided.
Ah! Boom! Da-da-da!
Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals. Thunder.
Woo! La la la! Jumpy, jumpy, go!
All desire can be broken.
Da-da-da!
Tourniquets? Ha!
This world, a fleeting shadow. Your verdict is decided.
Go, Barbara, go! Hi. 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 Go, Barbara, go! Hi. Oh.
Well, did that convince
You've
you?
lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Yes, I have.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way.
Yeah, but so is progress. The thing about progress is like a train with no destination whatsoever. It goes on endless, just like eternity.
When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her.
Her?
The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still,
Wait,
will the
her-
lightning's glow never
She
fade.
has a sister?
The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
Yeah, but dooming them to their fate. By not giving them a chance to progress.
But what your people need from you is not your promises.
They want your
They
attention,
want your
exactly.
attention. Your divine gaze.
Because the heart of a nation is in their leaders, is what it's basically trying to tell us. When it loses its heart, the nation goes astray. Kind of like in the Bible it said, if you kill the shepherd, all the sheep will run away, because the sheep is what keeps the sheep together. The shepherd is what, if you kill the shepherd, the sheep will scatter. The shepherd is the one who keeps his sheep together and provides a sense of security for them, because the shepherd knows each sheep by name. If it's not there to call them by their name, they are lost forever. Well, not lost forever. They will scatter, and sheep are simple animals, and they will listen to a shepherd's voice, because a shepherd is the one who takes care of the flock. And it's the same with a nation. If the leader, if the king, the queen, or president, or the czar is not there to lead their people, the nation will go astray. The nation will be open to the dangers of the outside of the nation. You know what I mean?
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me,
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now?
It's funny, you shut yourself out. For all eternity, you're imprisoning yourself. For the sake of a nation, but it's a little backwards thinking.
This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
Centuries.
As a fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning.
Called her out.
As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope.
Hey, Thomas free.
But some ambitions
Oh.
outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning.
What of Tepe?
Burning bright and true for all eternity.
Wow. I am just blown away by the amount of work they did with the stories, these Archon quests. God, it has weight. This is the kind of... Hold on, are we gonna get interrupted?
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia
I'll come back to that thought.
anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished?
Yep, it was all thanks to Yae Miko, her longtime friend.
Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So, maybe the reason Yai Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Hey, adventure rank 54, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Let's wrap this up, shall we?
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
Perhaps. Or maybe I want to see you in your fox form. She's probably a nine-tailed fox.
You literally told us to come meet you here.
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
I don't know what came over me. No, I knew what came over me. I got upset. In the name of Venti and Zhongli, I defeated her.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once.
Oh, do we have any update? Wait, I think they seized the Delusion Factory. But the Balladeer is still at large.
They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis?
Yes.
As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yes.
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
What?
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly?
Fatui?
The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora.
Oh yeah, Signor is the 8th. Damn.
I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did. For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Then don't say anything, Paimon. But why was the Gnosis in your hands?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict.
And you don't want
Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan?
And you don't want conflict at the shrine, so you give it away. But to the bad guys, the Fatui? Of all the people that you would give it to, you could at least give it to us. We're trying to keep them from getting all these chess pieces.
Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
Never knew I could fetch such a high price.
Well, what's done is done. And I hardly think we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past.
Wait.
So, anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
That's the first time Paimon referred to herself as I, or me. I think. Yeah.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my
Sure.
gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you
Okay.
like to know about?
Okay, first of all, my sister.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe.
Okay.
But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process.
Yeah, having met her, I don't believe she was the one.
That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have
For
made
her
our
familiar?
relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all. As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it, and I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiumatsuban. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you.
Okay, so about the former Raiden Shogun.
I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morax told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were two twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double.
Huh.
Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto.
Makoto.
As far as the world was aware, there were not two, but one. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth.
Baal passed away. So that's what they referred to when the Raiden Shogun A lost someone at the Archon War. So the Archon War was the reason to Baal's demise. But why is she called Baal? Or Baal? Shouldn't she be called Beelzebul? Beelzebul?
In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until
She got off.
What?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has
Yeah,
assumed
the
the
Archon
shogunate.
War. Was it?
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
Conria.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
So they were twins. That's the person that I saw with the umbrella. That must have been her sister.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, there is one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No, the prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test.
It's the one that we have
The
right
original
now.
plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness, until the Fatui took an interest in him.
Him?
Not the Fatui.
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications.
Surely you don't mean
The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken
the
possession of the
balladeer.
Gnosis, and the prototype puppet is now known as the balladeer.
The sixth
What a
harbinger.
crazy story!
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny?
Alright, well, where's our next stop? Is it Fontaine?
After leaving Inazuma, I think
Fontaine.
it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge
Going to
is
Fontaine
never-ending.
next, guys.
But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith.
Her?
It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best.
So the next Archon god or goddess is Miss Kusanali. Right. Well, I have no more questions.
Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamori I gave you?
Yes, I do. I'ma keep it. Why, are you taking it back? I'm not giving it back to you.
Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it?
Are you trying to be suggestive here? Lady, do not awaken a thing inside me.
There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yae Miko, the wise
Okay.
and beautiful.
Okay, you flatter yourself. Okay, we'll give it to you.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question
She's
for
a
you.
tease.
Traveler, what is your ambition?
You guess? No, that's your sole plan is to get reunited with your sister. What do you mean?
I see.
You guess.
But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility.
Huh.
Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
Maybe our ambition is revenge. Revenge for what happened in our country of Conria. Well, folks, that's the end of Chapter 2, Episode 3, the Archon Quest. And hey, we'll get to unlock a character mission with the Raiden Shogun, and we're gonna claim. Oh, and we're gonna claim it right now. Well, I'm gonna keep you guys on your toes, cause we're gonna stream that if we can, internet permitting. And there's still more. What's going on here? Okay. Well, I appreciate everyone for taking this time to watch all parts of the Archon quest for Inazuma. I truly enjoyed this experience, and I'm without words right now. Great job to the MiHoYo developers, because especially the people who are in charge of these quests, these Archon quests, because they're doing a mighty damn fine job. I truly was I was truly immersed in the story, and not many games nowadays will do that for me. But this one right here, it makes you want to
Are
keep
you
playing.
tired? Try my new
So you
spicy
can go
energy drink.
and
I'm sure it'll wake you
see
up.
what the developers cooked up as far as the Archon quests go, like how far our journey will go. But we'll have to do the character story on a future stream,
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
possibly Wednesday. We're gonna go and dive into the Raiden Shogun's. Give me a second. Come on. There we go. We're gonna be diving into the Raiden Shogun's character story. And I cannot wait for that. I hope you guys would see me on the next stream or the next video. Till then, I'll see you next time.
PlayStation